Hello friends, in this video we will discuss about the basic introduction to entomology and the economic importance of insects. Now first understand what is entomology. The word entomology is derived from Greek word. In Greek, entomon means insect and logos means study. It means we can define entomology is a branch of zoology which deals with the scientific study of insects. Now we can define insects as insects are tracheate invertebrates which belongs to the phylum Arthropoda and class Insecta, and their body is divided into three parts, that is head, thorax and abdomen. The phylum Arthropoda is further divided into classes on the basis of the appendages. The classes are Trilobita, Chilopoda, Diplopoda, Arachnida, Crustacea, Hexapoda or Insecta. The organism which belongs to class Insecta have following characteristic features. These have segmented body with chitinous exoskeleton. They possess a feature that is molting. Their body has bilateral symmetry and the body cavity is filled with hemolymph. They possess a dorsal heart and dorsal brain. They have segmented appendages with paired wings. Thus, we can say that all insects have 6 legs, segmented body that is head, thorax and abdomen, and an exoskeleton that is made up of chitin. In this diagram, we can see that insect body is divided into three main regions. The head, the thorax that contain the head that contain antenna, eyes and mouth part, the thorax that has the legs and wings, and finally the abdomen that contain a large portion of digestive system and the reproductive parts. This is the basic arachnid body plan. In this, spider have only two main body parts because the head and thorax region are a single unit, the cephalothorax, that contain all the parts of the head, that is eyes, mouth and palps, and the legs. The abdomen contains the reproductive parts and spinnerate that makes the silk web. In this diagram, you can easily differentiate between insects and arachnids. The insect body is divided into three main body parts, that is head, thorax and abdomen, while in arachnids the body is divided into two parts, the head and abdomen. Insect possess one pair of antenna, three pair of legs and two pair of wings, while arachnids possess four pair of wings. They have no antenna and no wings. We should all be relieved that spiders never have wings. Now we all know that insects make up the vast majority, the described species of plants and animals on the planet. There are many theories why insects are so successful, which we will be discuss in next slide. There are many theories exist as to why insects are successful. One of that, insects are small in size and this allows them to take advantage of many niche. Another is that insects have many generations in short time period, allowing improved chances for mutation that create new species. Insects also undergo a unique metamorphosis that allow adult and immature insects to take advantage of different food sources and niches in the environment. The adults aren't competing with the kids for food. All of these things allow insects to eat a wide variety of foods and live in many different habitats throughout the world. As we just mentioned, insects undergo a change from immature to adult stage, a phenomena called metamorphosis. Metamorphosis can be either complete or incomplete. For complete metamorphosis, immature insect, that is larva, and adult look very different from each other. They often take advantage to totally different food resources. For example, certain insect larvae are predator while adults of the same insect species are herbivore. Insects start as egg, then hatch and develop as larvae through various stages. Larvae eventually turn into pupa and transform into adult. A good example of pupation is when a butterfly forms cocoon. Inside the cocoon, the larvae pupate and emerges as adult insect. For incomplete metamorphosis, a mature insect, that is nymph, and adult look very similar. They eat and live in the same area. For example, both are predatory or both are herbivore. These type of insects start as egg and after hatching develop through various nymph stage until they reach adulthood. As nymph move from one stage to next, they shed their old exoskeleton and grow a new one. Insects have a wide variety of things that they can eat. They can eat decaying matter, other insects, and even you, like mosquitoes. The different type of feeding include carnivores, which feed on the animal matter such as mosquitoes, herbivore, which dine on the plant substances such as aphids, omnivore, feed on both plant and animal matter, retrivore, which feed on organic matter, and saprivore, feed on decaying matter. Now, friends, you tell me, are all these insects? Insects are both beneficial and harmful. Beneficial insects include like honeybee, like lac. They produce lac. Honeybee produces honey for us. Many insects help in pollination. Several insects act as natural enemies for the pest, while some insects can be harmful for us. They can be pests. Any living organism which causes economic damage to human beings are known as pests. Now, the question is when insects become pests. Whenever the population of any insect species increases significantly and causes appreciable economic loss, then it attains the status of pest. On the basis of eating habit or feeding habit, the pests are of three types: monophagous pest, oligophagous pest, and polyphagous pest. The monophagous pests are those insects which are known to feed on only a single species of plants. For example, Scrapophaga insitulus. Oligophagous pests are the insects which confine their feeding activity to the plants belonging to one taxonomic group, that is, only one family. For example, cabbage butterfly. Polyphagous pests are those insects which feed on a variety of cultivated crop plants. For example, Spodoptera luteura, and Helicoverpa armigera. There are different type of damage done by insects. These are direct damage and indirect damage. Direct damage is when the plant parts to be harvested is attacked by the insect. For example, fruit borer. Fruit borer directly attacks the fruit part of the plant. Indirect damage is when the plant part is attacked by the insect which is not to be harvested. For example, stem borer. Thank you.